is pretty dark, but I was cut off abruptly, and I resent that, so I'm going to try to continue with what light I have left. We are still in chapter 4, Extraordinary Feats. All techniques for developing Ki or Kai have the same goal, the unity of mind and body. The Keto expert Kochi Tohi writes, "The things that one can do when he is sincere and when his spirit and body are one are astonishing. The cornered rat has been known to turn on the cat and down him. People often display powers in times of fire that they would never dream of in an ordinary life. Women have been known to lift automobiles to drag children out from under them. In desperate situations of life or death, people come up with unheard of wisdom." All of these cases involve manifestations of power made possible by the unification of the spirit and the body. Although the many methods for developing Ki or Kai differ in some respects, most include 5 major elements. Number 1, relaxation and letting go. Number 2, concentration. Number 3, breathing exercises. Number 4, emptying the mind of thought. And number 5, rhythmic activity. Like dancing, I suppose. Relaxation and concentration are emphasized in Western sports. However, few athletes try to enhance these states by deliberate means, such as meditation. Psychiatrist Thaddeus Kostrobala explains how athletic activity and meditation can both generate energy. I liken ... running itself to one of the major techniques of meditation, and sometimes prayer, employed by virtually all disciplines, both East and West. The constant repetition of a particular word or series of words, whether it be Om, Na Pa Na, and Om Na, or the Hail Mary. It matters little what value that particular philosophy of religion attaches to the use of the word, phrase, or prayer. It is clearly intended to be an opening into another aspect of awareness. In short, by means of the repetition, the phenomenon sought, namely, the touching of another state of consciousness, is achieved. I think the same process occurs in the repetitive rhythm of slow, long-distance running. Eventually, at somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes, the conscious mind gets exhausted, and other areas of consciousness are activated. I do not know that, because I do not want to run unless I'm being chased, or there's chocolate cake at the end. If this is the case, then even though most Western athletes have made little use of meditation, nevertheless they may have been achieving comparable results through the use of rhythmic activity engaged in faithfully over a long period of time. Breathing plays an essential role in many Eastern disciplines. Westbrook and Rotty say, one frequently mentioned method of developing this inner energy is by the regular practice of deep or abdominal breathing. Since Ki is, or Kai, is held to be, obviously I'm not educated on that one, I should have looked it up, my apologies, is held to be closely connected with breathing and has indeed even been called the breath of life. Well, now doesn't that make me look silly? W. Scott Russell notes that when faced with stress, the karatist automatically begins his patterned breathing, and when he begins that breathing, he automatically feels calm and in control. But that's not all that happens. The karatist's controlled breathing not only keeps him calm and composed, but also gives him a tremendous surge of energy. Well, they don't sell it that way now, do they? Although in the West it is rare to find breathing exercises Although in the West it is rare to find breathing exercises systematically practiced, many athletes use something similar at moments of stress. Basketball's Bob Pettit writes that he relaxed before shooting a free throw by taking a deep breath, then slowly let the air out of my lungs. Racing car driver Mario Andretti says, Jackie Stewart told me he used to practice deep breathing at certain spots around the circuit. Another method used to develop ki, is the achievement of a detached state of mind. Karate expert Masutatsu Oyama advises one to forget yourself, forget your enemies, forget winning and losing, and when you have done so, you will be in the spiritual unified state that is called mu, M-U, or nothingness in Zen. When you have spiritually reached, it's getting dark, the state of impassivity, you will have entered a corner of the Zen world of mu. As we saw in Chapter 2, many athletes have discovered that they perform best in a state of detachment. Tom Neoporte and Don Sars, in a survey of professional golfers, ideas concerning the mental side of golf conclude, it is generally accepted among the pros that there are times when exceptionally gifted players at the top of their games can play tournament golf with blank minds. Their swings and tempos are so well grooved, and their concentration is so deep that they do everything automatically. Another aspect of creating ki or kai is the development of an effective rhythm. Sugar Ray Robinson stresses the importance of a rhythm as he prepares for his first professional bout. All right, I should just take a drink. That would be better. All right, here's what he says. Now, in the minutes before I would box, I was searching for that rhythm. In some of the bootleg shows, there had been a band playing between the bouts, and that music would be blaring as I came into the ring. I always wished they had continued to play while I was boxing. I think it would have boxed better. Rhythm is everything in boxing. Every move you make starts with your heart. That's in rhythm, or you're in trouble. Your rhythm should set the pace of the fight. If it does, then you penetrate your opponent's rhythm. You make him fight your fight. And that's what boxing is all about. In the dressing room, the night I could feel my rhythm beginning to move through me, and it assured me that everything would be all right. O.J. Simpson says the key to the success of great runners is that they get into a certain rhythm and make instinctive moves without any reason for them. Western athletes, then, like practitioners of the martial arts, often depend on relaxation, concentration, breathing exercises, mental emptying, and rhythm to achieve exceptional performances. Even though they don't have a training system as sophisticated in this regard as yoga or the martial arts, they manage nevertheless to incorporate these elements into their practice and performances. Through intrinsic energy or in concert with it, athletes often discover extraordinary capacities for strength, speed, balance, and ease. And all right, it's going to break those down for us next. We're going to go into extraordinary capabilities for strength, and then speed, and then balance, and then ease. So that'll be the next part that we're going to. Yeah, because I don't think I can get through all that. Let's see. I mean, let's see, it's like 3 pages. I mean, it's already dark. Like, I'm like milking the light for all I can get. Alright, we'll just pick up tomorrow. Hopefully have a beautiful sunrise that I will see you at. I appreciate you. I've been reading from The Psychic Side of Sports by Michael Murphy and Rhea A. White, a 1978 book. I appreciate you.